can't believe I made it. Good to live to see another day, Cheryl, Ling. I know I'm all uppity right now. Now I just checked in, so all I have to do is wait for them to call me. Yeah, I was saying that I got scolded before because I didn't sign in and there was a discrepancy of my time showing up or whatever. Anyways, so I just don't want to get scolded now for being late, which is a good thing because I was known for being perpetually late, just no concept of time. Imagine if we live in timelessness and there is no such a frazzling thing about being late. That's just my thought of the day. Okay. Alright, I just got in my room and I'm going to ask the doctor if it's okay for me to videotape. And I know the sun is shining out there, so I'm a little nervous, but I think it will be fine. Is it okay we do just the selfie videotape and I put it on my YouTube channel? Sure. Okay, so there's Dr. Centeno. Hello, Dr. Centeno. I made it on time. I said, wow, look at that wave. I said, go one. I do 5. High 5.
So Cheryl, what are we talking about today?
I think last time I came in November, and we injected a bunch of ligaments and everything. Obviously, I know that we had a discussion about that, you know, what helps to move the spine. So I just want to go over what we've done, and I found, you know, because I'm not an expert, in July it's different. I just want to make sure that you know what's best for me, because I thought, you know, I got a little greedy. I said, well, I want the minimus and maximus and all that kind of stuff, medius. But the glutes, obviously, it's still atrophic here. Mm-hmm. I'm pointing at my glutes. And I know it's a
okay, so
it's an awkward position.
Saw you.
The spine is gradually tilting back to something is good. The pain level has decreased. I think pulling the spine to the left is working, but I'm just a little confused because previously I know we did so-called the transverse, all the what do you call the ligaments, the processes.
So last time you were here, we did the L1 thrust one, supraspine, center spinous ligaments. Then I injected the L2 thrust one, intertransverse ligaments.
Okay.
Then we did those glutes, the glute origin tendons, then injected the hip joint inside the joint.
Yes. You mean the 20X for both hips?
Yep.
Yes, that worked fantastically. Because I noticed the pain. The finger didn't work, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why.
We also injected the thoracodorsal fascia, so we were trying to see if it's possible to provide resistance to the scoliosis and curve by tightening up some of those ligaments. That's what we were doing.
Okay, and you said that from my last MRI, it seemed like it, you know, because we can't see it from the X-ray, right? It seemed like it was a little bit straighter, but not showing on the X-ray, obviously. So we're looking at the... Ooh, pretty, even though it's black and white. I suppose the spine, see the crookedness a little bit? You see that? It was a little crooked. And what do you call that? Scoliosis. See, anytime you have a curvature in your spine, it's considered scoliosis. I know people can't tell from looking at me, but it was... See that degree? It's a lot less. It was so much worse. Eventually, if I just left it alone, I would be walking like this, like the Leaning Tower of Eiffel, if it's still there. I don't know. Who knows what's happening in Paris right now. All right, I'm just gonna come around so we can see. Sorry.
Yeah. So from the September 14 to the April 16, it had gotten a bit better.
See, it got better. That's important. That's what we need to know.
Okay, so do we want to repeat what we did last time? Sounds like that was helpful for the hips.
Yes, sir. It was very helpful for the hips. In this way, if we do the 20X on both hips, definitely the pain has decreased and I was able to do more.
What are you doing with your walking?
My walking?
Yeah.
In the pool or in regular?
No, just regular. Are you able to walk without a limp or no? Still got a pretty good limp?
It depends on if I work out a lot, then I notice that when I, get out of the gym or the pool, I notice that I have to do a little...
Just normal walking.
I'm trying, yes. Oh, so you can observe. Like today, the pain is less. It seemed like I can do more. And what I do in the pool, well, I'm just talking while you're observing. My doctor is observing.
Let me get you a live face down here for me.
Alrighty, I gotta lay face down, sorry.
Not sure if you want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think, unless we can get somebody to hold it.
And let's get your live face up for me.
Alright, I gotta turn and face up. Where it gets interesting. I get my toes tapped. Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, and
Taking off.
Does this one
I sure hope
feel
this sucks.
exactly like or different than this one?
In fact, they're pretty much the same. The right toe, just a tap. I wouldn't want to.
Just a little bit less.
Yeah, be a little bit psychologically inclined to say.
This one and this one.
The right is a little bit tinkly, like tingling.
Okay.
I know that's the right word.
This one and this one.
See what we're doing? We're doing the little scratch there. That's pretty much the same, but I would say a tap on the right again.
Okay. This one
See
and
this
this
guy
one.
there? This is all very, very similar, but just for, grins and giggles, right is still a little bit.
Okay. Then this one here.
So we bend it and see, it should be popping up. I don't know why it's not popping.
Okay, and just relax both of them.
Pretty similar, Doc.
Yeah. And
Is that
bring this up
proper?
like this. What do you feel?
Feel fine. It's not even stretching, like tight. I don't even feel I'm being stretched enough.
How about
Or
here?
It's similar. It's not worse. It's not taunt. So I don't know if that's good or bad.
Any numbers for tingling when I do that?
Oh, no, not really. But
Get your
maybe
live
do
face
it a couple
down
more
here
times
for
and
me.
we'll see.
Get your live face down for me.
It feels pretty good. All right. Go back to this position. I suppose at least I have no amalgam.
Is that tender in there?
No, it's actually just pretty dull. There's nothing.
Here.
It's not. I don't know if it's ticklish, but if it's ticklish, I'll be. But it's not.
It's not. Okay.
So it's
Here.
On the right side, on the left side. It's just very dull, Doc. It's not really sensational or anything. I don't want to sound like I'm abnormal. It's too dull.
So I think if we look at what we've been doing, it seems like the 20X SCP continues to help.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we do the 20X.
Continues to help, so we're going to do the 20X.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll repeat working on the spine.
Okay.
To try to tighten some ligaments to resist the increase in the curve.
Okay.
Okay.
My question is, are we gonna do the same as before? I'm gonna stop right here so we can discuss other stuff. So I got my verdict right there. We're gonna repeat everything. hate to go into all the details with what the, you'll be bored if I read you this. The L1, L2 transverse processes. You know what transverse processes are?
Are you coming today?
Okay. The doctor just left the room. Dr. Christopher Centeno, he is the best. Yeah. I wish I can find somebody later to hold the cam. I know, I feel like I'm so thick-skinned, but, this is once in a lifetime journey. When I go into the injection, it's a different procedure room. So I will be under Valium and under anesthesia. Well, not anesthesia, locos. He's really good at it. If I can have the nurse to hold the cam, that would be great. Okay, talk to you later. There's the chart. I know there's a HIPAA law, like, don't disclose, but I think this is cool to disclose because it's a learning experience. We don't know all the so-called muscles, ligaments, and tendons. They're just like rubber bands. If those things are not working, meaning that they're either dormant because of injury, dormant. You know what I mean? Like they're not working. Like rubber bands lost its elasticity, and that's why you can't. You try to think of it as a puppet on the string. If the string is broke, you can't move. It doesn't matter how good your arm is. See. We're all puppet on the string, except for all the strings are built in. That's the best example I can think of.